YouTube, it's Rules for Rebels here, and in this video we're going to be talking about why I hate PayPal this week. I have a love-hate relationship with PayPal. First off, I have in the past had and still have a very successful eBay business. eBay is pretty much completely reliant on PayPal. Yes, in the past you could use Skrill and ProPay. I believe they've discontinued those as payment options. You are still able to have your own merchant account on eBay. The downside to a merchant account as opposed to PayPal is buyers sometimes get a little bit confused when they're redirected or when a box pops up to put in their credit card. People are used to paying with PayPal and eBay, so it's almost a necessity. I mean, if you have an established business, you can still sell on eBay using your merchant account. And I believe I've actually made videos in the past, and I'll probably be making another one about how if anyone's been suspended from PayPal, don't think you're off eBay forever. You can go get a merchant account. But with a merchant account, you can't pay your seller fees through eBay. I don't believe you can have an eBay store because I believe eBay requires you have a PayPal account linked to pay your seller's fees. So I mean, I guess if you have a PayPal account for the sole reason of paying your fees, you can use it. But if you've been suspended from PayPal and you're only using a merchant processor, you will not be able to have a store because you're required to have PayPal hooked up to have a store. And then also, I really like printing my shipping labels through eBay. Reason being, A, you get a discount on the shipping, you get discounted shipping rates, and B, it's very user friendly. You know, while I'm in eBay looking at my sales for the day, I can print the labels. It's automatically going to upload the tracking. It's automatically going to send an email to my buyers. So everything's just streamlined and easy. The other thing I really like about PayPal is if I have eBay sales and let's say I have two different websites, all part of the same business. With a merchant processor, sometimes a sale comes through, and when I see a sale come through my website, whether it's on Shopify, Evolution, a WordPress site, I always like to go log into my merchant account system and just make sure that that payment actually hit my account, that it's not high risk, etc. So it's just a little bit of extra legwork, like having to check, okay, I got this sale on Shopify, let's go make sure that it's showing in the merchant account, because I've had times where Authorize.net maybe goofs up, or for some reason a payment doesn't go through, but it's marked as completed on my Shopify store, whatever. So what I really like about PayPal is everything's in one place, and in a lot of ways it helps you keep your business organized. So like I said, at one point with one of my businesses, I had like 5 different websites selling the same product. I didn't have to go check these 5 different websites every day to make sure I didn't have any sales that I needed to ship out, because anything that came through PayPal. I would get an email telling me I received a PayPal payment, and at the end of the day, I would just go to PayPal, I would print all my packing slips and shipping labels. PayPal's automatically sending emails to my customers telling me the thing shipped out. And literally, even though I have 5 websites, I could literally go days or even weeks without even logging into my websites because I know everything is managed right in PayPal. Nothing ever fell through the cracks in terms of, oh, I forgot to ship that item. Why? Because on PayPal, it shows me right there whether I printed a label. If there's ever anything on my, when you look at your list of PayPal transactions, if I ever see that button that says print shipping label as opposed to view tracking or whatever it says, I knew, I forgot to ship out an order. When you have a merchant account and you have multiple platforms selling the same product, you're literally having to log into every one of those websites every day to make sure, did I get any sales that I need to ship out, or checking to make sure that you received the money for sales, etc. So, PayPal keeps me organized. It's a name very trusted with buyers. It's very easy to use. It's very quick to get set up. It integrates into almost every shopping cart platform out there, eBay. A lot of affiliate programs pay out through PayPal. So for a lot of reasons, I love PayPal, Why I hate PayPal currently is I'm going on week 8 of having my PayPal account limited. Now, I've had PayPal issues in the past, and I'll tell you guys, if you watch my channel, you've probably heard about it. I've told you guys about it in the past, and I'll tell you about it in just a minute here. But basically, I started a new business, started a new Shopify website, and started a new PayPal account for that business. Well, I was taking payments for a couple weeks, and all of a sudden I get that dreaded email from PayPal compliance. We have limited your account. We need to understand more about your business. Could you please send us an email telling us the nature of your business, where you get your inventory, do you fulfill your own orders, what else do they want to know? What products do you plan to sell, and what, if you're sending outgoing payments, what is the purpose of those? Well, a minor annoyance, but I understand. I've worked in financial services. I understand. Ever since 9/11, terrorist financing, know your customer. Payment platforms have a lot of rules to follow, and in addition to government regulation, Visa and MasterCard have their own rules. There's certain prohibited categories, so I understand it, right? So literally within 2 hours of getting this email, I emailed PayPal back, and there was actually a person, not a form letter, that emailed me, Eileen or someone. So I email her back. This is what my business is. This is what we sell. I really don't send outgoing payments very much, but if I do, it would be to, order samples from suppliers or whatever. Well, then I get another email. We need you to upload some business documents about your business. I think they wanted my articles of incorporation, maybe like a tax certificate or something like that. So I upload that stuff. And day after day, I was hoping it would get resolved fairly quickly. Day after day after day goes by. Then it's 2 weeks. Then it's 3 weeks. Then it's a month. Me and my partner are getting frustrated, so I didn't want to pester PayPal, so I held out for a couple weeks. Then finally, I just dropped them an email. I'm like, hey, you guys asked me for this information a couple weeks ago. I've submitted everything you asked for. Please let me know if there's anything else you need from me. Hear nothing. Send another email a couple weeks later. Hey, it's been about 6 weeks, and during all this time, I can't withdraw money from my PayPal account. I can't print shipping labels. I can't send money. So basically, all my money in my PayPal account is frozen. It was $6,000, then it's $8,000, then it's $10,000, then I got $11,000. I mean, my business has plenty of money to sustain itself, but $11,000 is not chump change. I got $11,000 tied up in PayPal. That's for all intents and purposes frozen. They are not responding to me about unlocking my account, or at the very least, I don't even care if you close my account. Because once they close my account, they're going to sit on my money for 3 months or 6 months or God knows what. So I'm not even, go ahead and close my account and start the clock ticking so that I can get my $11,000 back from you. But literally, they're just letting the thing hang out. So finally, I call up one day, and I know I'm not going to get anywhere because I'm just talking to your regular PayPal rep and my issues with compliance or whatever. But I'm like, look, I submitted all, we're going on 7 weeks. This is kind of ridiculous. I submitted all my stuff to you guys. Is there anything else you need from me? Is this normal that it takes 6 to 7 weeks for you guys to tell me either we're unlocking your account or we're closing your account? Oh yeah, that's normal. That's normal to hold people's money and basically freeze their payment processing of their business. To a lot of people, payment processing is the heart of your business. If you can't take payments, you can't conduct business. And I know you could say, oh, we'll go set up a Stripe account or whatever. Well, sure, but if I don't plan on using Stripe for the long term, I'm going to go set up a Stripe account and integrate it in my site and learn this new platform just for the 3 weeks or 6 weeks or 9 weeks it takes PayPal to investigate the claim. In a lot of ways, PayPal is kind of stupid because if I switch over to Stripe, maybe I like Stripe better than PayPal, or at the very least, maybe I'm just so frustrated with PayPal that I say, screw you guys, I'm not coming back. But currently, I believe it's 8 weeks plus a couple days. PayPal has still not responded to, do you need any more information? Actually, okay, I take that back. On Friday, they sent me an email and basically asked for a little bit more information and said they're going to continue investigating what, I don't know. But, we're going on 8 weeks. To me, that's ridiculous. I think a payment platform has a responsibility to their customers to be able to get issues resolved quickly, or at the very least, communicate to your customer what's going on. But when you have $11,000 of my money, you're either not responding to me or sending me form letters from a robot, and God knows when my payment platform is going to be turned back on. That's extremely unprofessional, and I don't know why anybody would want to use them. Nonetheless, I continue using PayPal, mainly because I'm still selling on eBay and it's almost a necessity. And in some ways, I do like PayPal. And for all my griping about PayPal, PayPal is actually a little bit more risk tolerant than some other processors out there. They do allow some categories that some other processors don't allow. So for some of my products I sell and some of my businesses, PayPal is literally my only option, opposed to going offshore and finding like the Bank of Tokyo to process transactions for me, which I really don't trust, and which they have a 10% rolling reserve on. I just got home, so I'm going to try to wrap this video up here. But for anyone wondering about what my previous issues were with PayPal, I had a business doing over $2 million a year with PayPal. Had never had a single chargeback, very few returns. One day I get a call from PayPal. Oh, we're assigning you account rep, whatever. We're also putting a rolling reserve on you. For those of you guys who don't know, a rolling reserve essentially means they hold back a portion of your sales. So PayPal said, look, we're taking $10,000 out of your account. That's ours to sit on as basically a insurance policy or security that you don't run any frauds and not pay people and we're left holding the bag. Also, all of your transactions going forward, we're going to keep 25% of. So if I sell a $100 item, they're keeping $25. If I sell $1,000, they're keeping $250. Not a lot of people work on more than 25% margin. So essentially, even though you're going to get this money back after 90 days, for 90 days, the more you sell, the deeper of a hole you dig. And the more you sell, the more money you're losing. So if you don't have deep pockets, potentially you hit the point where I've run out of money, I can't order any more inventory. I'm literally going to have to shut my shop down for 30 days or 60 days until some of this money starts getting released, and then I can order some more inventory and keep selling. But that's no way to run your business. Oh, sorry guys, we can only operate for a week or 2 weeks out of every month because we have to shut down our store and let us catch up with the PayPal. It's stupid. Anyhow, fortunately at that time I was making good margins. I also had some suppliers I had good relationships with who were willing to front me product to help me get by, and I sustained this rolling reserve. At one point I had $150,000 tied up in a rolling reserve. Because I had a few chargebacks and everything else, eventually they lowered that and I was able to get it down to 5%. Then one day out of the blue, I get a call from PayPal. Yeah, we're terminating it. Or no, they wanted to have a meeting with me, which I knew was trouble, right? So me and my partner are nervous all weekend about this. We had to set up the meeting for the following Monday or Tuesday, whatever it was. And it was like the risk department, compliance department, a couple other departments. And it was very unprofessional how they handled this. Literally, we get on the phone, I'm on one line, my partner's on the other line, our account rep's on, and the other people. Everyone gets on the call. Is everybody on the call? Are you here, Bill? Are you here, Susie? Are you here, Jim? Yeah, we're both here. We're terminating our relationship with you. And a second later, someone's like, everyone's here, right? And it was literally, what's going on? And my partner, I think his phone disconnected for a second or something. But anyhow, he missed like literally 3 seconds of the call. And it was basically, we're terminating our relationship with you. We're done. And we're like, huh? We've been a stellar customer for you. We paid you over $70,000 in processing fees last year. We have, I think, we do $250,000 worth of sales a month, 600 transactions a month. I think 1 month we had $119. I don't even think it was a chargeback. I think it was an inquiry, which was like, I don't understand this charge on my bill. Please give me more information. And it went away after that. Yeah, your volume's too high for us and you have excessive chargebacks. So we're terminating our relationship with you. They did give me the courtesy of giving me 30 days to find a new processor. But it's tough for me to find processors in one of my industries, so that didn't really do much for me. But just the way they handled the entire situation was very unprofessional. I actually reached out to like the CEO of PayPal, executive department, etc. And after the fact, they actually called me up and apologized to me because of how their compliance and risk department handled the situation and a lack of professionalism. And there was a small chance they were almost going to give me my account back. In the end, they didn't wind up doing that. But PayPal sucks, man. PayPal, if you're watching this, you guys suck. I love you, and I will continue using you, but you do suck. So for those of you guys watching this, that's why I hate PayPal. Never trust PayPal. It's a necessary evil. It's a great platform. Buyers trust it. It works well for sellers. But the nonsense they play, they have a class action suit they're paying out on right now for holding people's payments and not being clear and not communicating with people and a lot of other things. But I'll continue using PayPal. I will. It's a necessary evil. I have to use them for some of my businesses. A lot of my affiliate programs pay out via PayPal. I mean, you have to have PayPal these days, but they suck and I hate them too at the same time. But the point of this video basically is never, I don't care if it's PayPal, Stripe, whoever, never trust your payment processor. They care more about, understandably, but they care more about themselves than they do you and your business. They will pull the rug out from under you at the drop of a hat if it benefits them or if you pose any risk to them or anything like that. So never be reliant on one and never trust one. Even if you want to use Stripe or PayPal or whoever solely for your business, keep another payment processor on the back burner. You don't have to have it hooked up in your site, but like, here's what I did for a while. I had a merchant account, I think it was through Payment Depot. I had them hooked up to my store, but I also kept a Stripe account on the back burner. And what I would do, occasionally I'll get people who call up and want to place an order over the phone. I would put some small orders through Stripe, or who you could be any other payment processor, but whoever your backup is. If people call in phone orders, occasionally put through a couple a month. The reason for doing that, A, keep some volume going through there so they don't say that your account's dormant and shut it down. And B, so you can kind of build up some trust with them and they realize, okay, this person's, it may not be high volume, it may be 3 transactions a month, but this person does sell stuff. They don't have chargebacks. If there's any limits or anything associated with your account, by steadily working with them over time, those limits will be lifted. They won't scrutinize you as much. Always keep a payment processor on the back end. But really, the main, I just kind of want to make a video about my love-hate relationship with PayPal. So that's what it is, guys. If you guys want to share your PayPal horror stories, or why you love PayPal, why you hate PayPal, anything, do it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button just below. And if there's any upcoming videos you guys want to see or anything you guys want to learn, again, drop it in the comment section below. I'll try to cover it. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.